Sean Diddy Combs' highly publicized sex trafficking trial continues to captivate public attention as it enters its fifth week, with fresh developments unfolding in the courtroom. The trial took a particularly intense turn on June 10, as the defense commenced their cross-examination of Jane, an alleged victim and Combs' ex, who has been testifying about her experiences during the proceedings. This day marked the continuation of Jane's emotional and detailed testimony, which has become a focal point in the case against the renowned music mogul and entrepreneur. Throughout her testimony, Jane has painted a vivid picture of her relationship with Sean Combs and the circumstances that led to the charges against him. She has described interactions that reportedly illustrate a disturbing pattern of manipulation and coercion, portraying a deeply troubling environment she was allegedly subjected to. Her account has been both harrowing and heartfelt, offering a window into the complexities of the allegations and the psychological impact they have had on her. The defense, however, has sought to challenge the credibility and consistency of her statements, aiming to cast doubt on key aspects of her narrative. The trial itself revolves around serious accusations that have significant implications not only for Combs' personal and professional reputation, but also for the broader conversations around sex trafficking and exploitation in the entertainment industry. The prosecution has built its case on testimonies like Jane's, hoping to establish a pattern of behavior by Combs that allegedly involved recruiting and exploiting vulnerable women. The defense, meanwhile, argues that the evidence is insufficient and that the testimonies are tainted by ulterior motives, inconsistencies, or misunderstandings. Jane's testimony has drawn particular attention due to its emotional intensity and the detailed nature of her allegations. She has recounted moments that suggest coercion and control, explaining how she felt trapped in circumstances beyond her control. Her narrative includes descriptions of pressure to comply with demands and a sense of isolation from potential sources of support. These elements are central to the prosecution's argument that Combs exercised undue influence over women, using his power and status to facilitate a sex trafficking operation. As the defense began their cross-examination, their strategy appeared focused on scrutinizing Jane's reliability as a witness. They questioned her memory of specific events, the consistency of her statements over time, and potential motives that might influence her testimony. This line of questioning is a common tactic in high-profile cases, especially those involving allegations of sexual misconduct, where the credibility of the accuser can significantly impact the jury's perception. The defense aimed to highlight discrepancies and contradictions, attempting to undermine the prosecution's case. The courtroom atmosphere during this phase of the trial was charged with tension. Observers noted Jane's emotional responses under the intense scrutiny of the defense team. Despite the pressure, she maintained her account, reaffirming her experiences and addressing the defense's challenges point by point. This resilience has been noted by many legal analysts as a critical factor in how the jury might interpret her testimony, underscoring the human element behind the legal arguments. Throughout the trial, both sides have called various witnesses to support their positions. The prosecution has introduced testimonies from other alleged victims and experts on trafficking to contextualize Jane's experiences within a broader pattern. The defense has countered with character witnesses and experts intended to question the legal definitions and interpretations applied by the prosecution. This battle over evidence and testimony reflects the complex nature of sex trafficking cases, which often hinge on nuanced interpretations of relationships, consent, and coercion. Outside the courtroom, the trial has sparked widespread discussion about the responsibility of powerful figures in the entertainment industry and the systemic issues that allow exploitation to occur. Advocates for survivors of trafficking have closely followed the proceedings, emphasizing the importance of accountability and the need for systemic change. At the same time, fans and supporters of Sean Combs have expressed skepticism about the charges, highlighting his philanthropic work and long-standing career as counterpoints. Media coverage has played a significant role in shaping public perception, with live updates and expert commentary providing a continuous flow of information. The trial's high-profile nature ensures that every development is closely scrutinized, from witness testimony to legal arguments and procedural decisions. This intense spotlight has also raised questions about privacy and the potential impact on the lives of those involved, including Jane and other witnesses. As the trial progresses beyond the fifth week, attention is turning toward what comes next in the legal process. The prosecution and defense will continue to present their cases, with the potential for more witnesses and evidence to be introduced. Legal experts anticipate that the trial will delve deeper into the complex dynamics at play, exploring the nuances of the relationships involved and the legal standards that must be met to prove trafficking beyond a reasonable doubt. The emotional weight of Jane's testimony is likely to remain a central element in the trial's narrative, influencing not only the jury but also public opinion. Her detailed and personal account provides a stark contrast to the often abstract legal arguments, reminding all involved of the real human impact behind the allegations. This human dimension adds layers of complexity to the case, challenging the legal teams to navigate both the facts and the emotions involved. In conclusion, the trial of Sean Diddy Combs is unfolding as a complex and emotionally charged legal battle. The fifth week's developments, particularly the continuation of Jane's testimony and the defense's vigorous cross-examination, highlight the high stakes and deep divisions inherent in the case. As the courtroom drama continues, the outcomes will likely reverberate far beyond the legal realm, influencing conversations about power, accountability, and justice in the entertainment world and beyond. The trial remains a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by those who come forward with allegations of exploitation, and the intricate balance courts must strike in seeking truth and fairness.